Today is February 6th. Today I had art first period, and I went into art class, and I got there like 30 minutes late because I walked to school today, and I left at 9. But I still got counted present, so it's whatever. But when I got there, my art teacher was sitting in my seat, and so immediately I'm like, fuck, dude. And so I end up sitting directly across from him. And he's like, hey, let me tell you about what we're doing today. And I'm like, please, no. Please, no. And at first I thought I was in trouble because he was like sitting in my seat, but I wasn't, which is good. But he ended up talking to me for a while. Like, this is what we're doing. You're going to need to make a slideshow. And as he was telling me that, I looked at him and I just went, you should smile more. And at that point, he kind of just gave up on getting any work out of me today. So I got to play Brawl Stars for the rest of class. Ba-boom! Then, second period, I had Delta. And in the middle of Delta, my teacher comes up to me and goes, Quinn! I know you talked to your parents last night because your counselor called them. Like, clearly just trying to get anybody who would listen to hear that. I think he was trying to embarrass me. It didn't really work, though. I thought it was funny. He was like, yeah, and you've only completed 1.9% of your course, and you're supposed to be 40% completed. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, son, things are not going to turn out the way you want to in life if you don't put in the work in Delta. And I just kind of nodded, like, yeah. And then he was like, give me your phone. I was like, okay. And then I did Sporkle quizzes for the rest of class and did not do any more work. Still at 1.9% for anybody that's wondering. And then yesterday, I was filming a video where I took a bunch of sand from a volleyball court, and that part I posted. But then after that, it was all in my backpack, and I went and I took everything out of my backpack, and I put my backpack and I dunked it in the lake. And then I took it out, and I went and I gave it back to the dude, and I just kind of shook out my bag full of wet sand, and it just kind of fell on his feet. And he was like, what the hell? But unfortunately, I didn't set up my phone properly, so it wasn't recorded. That's not great. But the first video did well. Also, on Monday today, when that one video was going super viral, I think it got like 1 million views. I think it's at 1.5 million now. I could not sleep the night before, and I could not focus on anything. Like, usually I can't focus on class, but at least I can like lock in on Brawl Stars. That day I could not do anything. I was like, it kind of felt like I was on cocaine. Like, I couldn't focus on class. I couldn't focus on Brawl Stars. I couldn't focus on my puzzles. I was just sitting there in class, like, I think my teachers might have thought I was on like speed or something. I don't know. So that was fun. Anything else happen? Oh, there's a Baby Gronk meet and greet tomorrow that I'm going to go to, I think. Because that's going to be hilarious. Also, at lunch today, there was like this kitchen that I went into. Oh, I also had a veggie burger for lunch today. That shit was horrible. It was fucking awful. AISD, I'm calling you out. Do better. Vegetarians, rise. I'm not vegetarian, but I didn't want their shitty pizza, so I had the veggie burger. You need to do better. Yeah, but there was an abandoned kitchen, like I was talking about earlier. Got distracted. In the kitchen, I walked in and like I have no clue who this belonged to, because there's this office that I like to go poop at because the bathrooms at my school are subpar, to say the best. But before I got there was just this door that was propped open, and there was a kitchen in there, and they had like, there was like a spray thing, and I played with that a little bit. But it was also a little bit creepy. Also, the other night I was walking home and I saw a cat, and it was like kind of running towards me, and I'm allergic for cats, so I was kind of like, whoa, 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 what are you doing? Also, do you have an owner? Because I would like to return you if you do. But it didn't look like it had a tag. That being said, I have horrible eyesight. But then it kind of started walking up to a sewer, and then it got to the sewer. Then out of the sewer, I swear to God, alligator pops up from the sewer, and the cat starts running away. Again, I don't have the greatest eyesight, so it might have just been like a raccoon. But I'm 75% sure it was an alligator or a crocodile. That's all.